The town of Blackvale didn't appear on most maps. Tucked between gnarled forests and jagged cliffs, it was the kind of place people only found when they were lost or when something wanted them to find it. Emily hadn't meant to be there. Her GPS had cut out miles back, and the storm had rolled in fast, turning the winding mountain road into a slick, treacherous path. When her headlights flickered and died, her car sputtered to a stop, leaving her stranded in the suffocating dark. No signal, no lights, just the endless whisper of wind through the trees. She walked for what felt like hours, her breath fogging in the cold air, before she saw the dim glow of a gas station. The flickering neon sign read Blackvale Fuel and Sundries, but the windows were grimy, the pumps rusted and ancient. A single bulb buzzed above the door, casting long, trembling shadows. The attendant didn't look up when she entered. He was hunched behind the counter, his skin sallow, his fingers too long as they tapped against the wood. "Car trouble?" he rasped, not meeting her eyes. "Yeah," Emily said, forcing a smile. "Broke down a few miles back. Is there a mechanic in town?" The man's lips stretched into something that wasn't quite a smile. "Not at this hour." He slid a key across the counter. "Hollow's Rest. Down the road. Only place to stay." Emily hesitated. The key was old, tarnished, the number 13 barely visible beneath the grime. "Thanks," she muttered, pocketing it. As she turned to leave, the attendant spoke again, his voice low and wet, like something bubbling up from a drain. "Lock your door, and whatever you do, don't answer the whispers." The motel was worse than she expected, peeling paint, sagging gutters, a flickering vacancy sign that buzzed like a dying insect. The office was empty, but the door was unlocked, and a single, handwritten note sat on the desk. "Room 13, paid in full." Emily's skin prickled. She hadn't paid. The hallway smelled of mildew and something darker, something rotting. Her footsteps echoed as she made her way to the last door, the number 13 hanging crooked on the wood. Inside, the room was cold. The bed sagged, the sheets yellowed with age. A single, flickering bulb cast long, trembling shadows. Then she heard it, a whisper, just beyond the door. "Emily." Her breath caught. That wasn't possible. No one knew her name here. The voice came again, closer now, right against the wood. "Let me in." She backed away, her pulse hammering. The scratch of nails against the door made her jump. "I see you." Her reflection in the mirror flickered just for a second, and it wasn't her staring back. The whispers grew louder, coming from inside the room now, from the walls, from under the bed. The lights surged, then died, plunging her into darkness. Something breathed against her neck. She spun, but there was nothing there. Just the creeping sensation of fingers brushing her skin, of something hungry circling her in the dark. The door handle rattled. Then bang, the door flew open. The last thing Emily saw was the gas station attendant standing in the doorway, his smile splitting his face too wide, his eyes black and endless. Behind him, dozens of shadowed figures waited, their mouths moving in unison, whispering. "You answered." The next morning, a trucker found Emily's car abandoned on the side of the road, the engine cold, the doors locked. Inside, the seat was damp, as if someone had been breathing there for hours. And on the passenger seat, a single rusted key. Number 13. Back at Hollow's Rest, the whispers grew louder, the shadows deeper. Waiting for the next lost soul to answer.